do just a bit. Hi, Clarita. Hi, Katie. You guys probably aren't even as high as that. I always see one view and then I go back and I watch it and it was another view. Okay, so it is finally time. I said I would be live at 1 and I was waiting for my mystery box to come to unbox it with you guys. And I just didn't realize that it had come. And I was like waiting to come to the studio and I was like, I gotta wait for my box. And then I went outside and the bark box for my doggies and this guy were like literally both there waiting. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's here, let's go. Okay, so hi, Carrie. So if you guys didn't know, this was our Halloween mystery box and I partnered with Teal Moon Creations and Katie from Chalked Up Paint to create this amazing mystery box. Okay, yay, catching me live. Got my box yesterday. Okay, so yes, the box was much smaller than normal, but it was way more magical, I feel like. And if you guys love this, let me know. We were only able to do 300 of them because poor Katie had to pour 1,500 jars of paint just for this mystery box because we did little baby chalked up paints and I'm living for it. The next two boxes, or the next Christmas box, which will be 2 different boxes, will only have I'm not even gonna say it, well, won't have 5 in it, but it'll have some other things. I couldn't wait until I got my box. I made it on YouTube. Oh yeah, if you made it, then you made it. That's on me for taking forever to put it up, but I also wanted to make sure you guys had yours. So crazy, but loving it. Okay, do you guys love it? I made sure you guys knew that it was Hocus Pocus themed because I know that it's not everybody's jam, but I do know that it is a lot of people's jam. And so I wanted to make sure that we did something really fun this Halloween for our mystery box because we are in full-fledged, like, I don't know. I am just working a lot behind the scenes on a ton of stuff, so I don't know how amazing October is going to be, but I will be live a lot. Let me just put it out there because I haven't filmed anything. So this is the mystery box. This is what it looks like when you guys got it. We're going to open it up and do one of the pieces together, but this is what it looks like when it is complete. So this is why I said you guys need like a 3-tiered tray or something. Did you miss anything? Maybe. First time catching you live, welcome. Yeah, Friday afternoon, not a time that I normally go live, but I got my box yesterday. I love it. Yay. I made it to a live. Welcome. So what you get in the box creates all the little pieces you need to make this 3-tiered tray. If you get this 3-tiered tray or a tiered tray of your liking, the next mystery box will actually also work well with that too. That's all I'm going to say. But I wanted to get this out there to gauge, like, do you guys even like this? Also, if you did not get one of these boxes, you can purchase the kit on her Etsy store. So Teal Moon Creations sells the kit to do this. But Chalked Up Paint will never come in this little itty bitty size in this set of 5 ever. I don't know, maybe again one day, but not anytime soon. So for the 5 colors you get, plus this would be a great way for you to sample our Chalked Up Paint. If you have never sampled it, it is amazing and it goes so far. I actually filmed this video and I was in the middle of editing it and I was like, I just kind of want to go live and talk and hang out with you guys when we open it. I'm so mad that I didn't buy 2 boxes. Yeah, so I mean, it is what it is, but they're literally cut by a Glowforge by a one-man shop, Teal Moon Creations, and then literally I posted Katie and her nephew and her son pouring all the little bottles of paint. I would have launched 1,500 of these guys because I know that's how much we would have sold, but I don't want to overwhelm people when we create things like this. So this is literally like one of those get it, and it sold out before we can even offer it outside of our membership. So I gave my members a secret code to search or a secret link to click through to find this on the website, and so all members were able to get it. I got mine at Hobby Lobby. Oh, the tiered tray. Yes, this is actually from Hobby Lobby as well. It's the 3-tiered tray. It looks like this on the back. And I used my 50% off coupon. I've been wanting to get one, period, for our kitchen, so I was able to do that. And we have like a weird one that I got at Hobby Lobby a while ago that just doesn't fit things well. This one I'm so excited for. I'm gonna decorate it every single holiday, and hopefully some of our mystery boxes make that easier. I was playing with this a second ago and I was like, I need to retie this. I know it's gonna fall. So you'll get all the pieces of wood. I'm going to open the box with you guys in a second to make all these fun things, but that allows me to show you kind of what I did to it. I also like polka dotted them up. I've been seeing you guys, I want to see you tag me in them because I want to see what you guys do. I've been seeing the ones that you guys have already been doing, and I'm like, okay, all of ours are going to look just a little bit different, and you don't have to paint any of your pieces exactly the same and all that. So these are also, you could decorate other little areas with this stuff too. Like if you have a little Christmas tree that you like to do for the holidays, you could decorate. I don't know, what else could you decorate? You could do a little bulletin board with these on there. I was unable to use my coupon at Hobby Lobby, said they aren't. So no, Hobby Lobby doesn't accept coupons anymore, but every other week, everything is 40% off to 50% off. So if the tier tray is not on sale this week, go back after Saturday and they will be on sale. That's how Hobby Lobby works, if you didn't know. Otherwise, I looked on Amazon and I wasn't really impressed with theirs. So, I don't know. Okay, so we're going to open our box and I'm going to tell you all the love and show you what it looks like when you get an Auntie mystery box next time if you didn't get this one. But if you got that, if you got it, feel free to open it up with us and reveal the magic. I probably won't be live on Monday, but I may have a video up depending on if I can film one right now after this. I love how cute the packaging is. Thank you. Yes, I'm trying to up my game in all of the funness of mystery boxes, not just a product box. Alrighty, so you're going to get, it's going to be wrapped in this cute star tissue paper that says Auntie on it with our little fall logo. And you're going to get this cute little pack of 5 baby chalked up paint. I'm so obsessed with it. I'm so excited for it. But it's going to come with this cute little washi tape on it. Katie hand packed all of these for you guys. You get plum, tangerine, mustard, onyx, and blanco. And they're cute. They're like a little 1/2 ounce jar. But guys, I used this on my set and every single one of these jars is still completely full. Like I barely even tapped into it to do this. But if you guys have used our chalked up paint, if you guys have used our chalked up paint, it has ingredients in it. Like Katie mixes it and gets it all going herself. So you want to shake it because it separates, because it's actually a water-based paint, which means that it's super safe to use. It doesn't have like chemicals in it or anything. So it's super safe to use inside, and it dries super fast because there's some elements in it that make it dry really fast. But you want to shake it because the longer it sits, the more it separates, because again, it's water-based and it's makes it really awesome for staining wood and all that stuff. So even if you have a raw wood tier tray and you wanted to paint it with some of this, you could as well. It would probably make it look very Halloween-y. So if you're going for like a tier tray that stays Halloween-y, you could do that. But I really like the whitewashed look of this because then I can change it out for all the holidays. Let me fix this a little bit because if someone joins, they're gonna be like, what is that tray even? Okay, so you get all the elements too. So then you will get, did they put them all together? I'm hoping. So you'll get the whole kit to do this whole set. Let me make sure everything is in here. It looks like it is, but I feel like they packaged it all together. So when I got it, it was in 2 packages. So I want to make sure everything's in there for you guys. And then you'll get a little sample of Russell, which Russell goes really well with the Halloween theme. So you'll get a tiny little sample of Russell, which will be enough to just put a little bling, subtle bling everywhere you want on here. Okay, so let's open this and make sure everything's in there. I almost missed the bling. Yeah, don't miss the bling. There's just a little package of bling for you to put. Like, I literally just did a few. I did like a couple on her hair up here. I didn't want to go crazy with the bling because this is home decor, and I'm not huge on home decor having bling on it, but I'm all about it when it's holiday themed. So, okay, I'm just gonna cut this open. It's nice and secure in here. Just make sure. I'm guessing Teal Moon Creations shipped everything in one package to our shipping department. So you'll get one package. Kind of scared me for a second because when I first sampled this, we got 2 packages, but I'm pretty sure everything's in here. So let's just make sure everything is in here, and I'll show you all the pieces that come together. So anybody watching who didn't get it, Teal Moon Creations does sell this kit. You won't get the paint, you won't get the bling, but you can buy this whole wood set right here on Etsy. You can just look up her shop, Teal Moon Creations. Okay, so there's so many little pieces I forgot. Okay, so the first one is the I Smell Children. So you can see it comes in 2 different pieces, and you don't have to paint it the way I did, but you can. I painted the background orange and the front white of that. And then the little banner, which is probably my favorite, which I painted like this. It took me a second to lay it out how I wanted it to. I did all the different hair on the ends in the middle, and then I put the cat and the cauldron in the middle of those, and then I did like polka dots on some of them, swooshies on others. Polka dots and swooshies is basically what I did on the outsides of those, and everybody does them differently. So you get all those little pieces, which are in here somewhere. We'll find them. So we have the cat, you see the cat, the cauldron, which would be cute to do little bubbles coming off of those. Sarah, I always forget Winnie, and what's the girl with the orange hair's name? There's Sarah, Winnie, or Winifred, and what's the orange hair? What's the main sister? I always call her the main sister, but she's probably just like the oldest. Eric, the live stream isn't fuzzy for me. Yeah, try refreshing or changing your settings. Okay, then you get this little lady, and she's a witch's feet with stuck in a cauldron, and she looks like this when she's done. Okay, so I went back and forth with her legs because I was like, oh, I don't want it to look exactly the same. I don't like it. If I were to redo this, which I can redo it, I would paint purple. I would do them the same so they're symmetrical. It's like so off because I think the stripes are not even, so it's like so off. But the nice thing is with our chalked up paint, you can literally just cover it up with the other color if you want and repaint it. So then I did like some shading swooshies. Teal Moon Creations is who sells this. Winnie, and the main Mary was black hair. Okay, really? I always thought the black hair one was Winnie, but okay, Mary. So the one with black hair is Mary, the one with orange hair is Winnie, and then Sarah it's Sarah Jessica Parker, but her name isn't Sarah, is it? I thought her name was Sarah. But Sarah Jessica Parker plays it, so maybe that's why I thought her name was Sarah. I don't know. What's her name? Okay. Then you get the cauldron, and then there are some in here that are take a little bit of time to put together. So the Makes Me Sick is actually looks like this, and the bubbles on here I think are supposed to go somewhere else, or maybe they're not. I have to look at the background of this. Yeah, I think they're supposed to go on somewhere else, but I put them on here because I thought they were cute on there. But Sarah, that's what it is. Wait, it is Sarah Jessica Parker, and her name is Sarah, right? I can't remember who was who. Okay, I'm not alone then. Cool. Makes me feel a little better. Yeah, so if I catch your comment, I catch your comment. If not, Winifred, red hair, Mary, black hair, and Sarah, blonde hair. And it is Sarah Jessica Parker. So her name is Sarah, and it's played by Sarah, right?
I didn't get that.
I'm not talking to you. Wow, that was going for a while. Okay, so let's go in here. This one is the bat. So then there's the bat. Okay, so took me a second to realize what these were for, and I actually did not do them on my set, but I need to go in and do them. I have the little pieces for these, but what these are is these are supposed to be little tags, and you're supposed to paint the little guy white and then put a piece of ribbon through here. So actually, when I was trying to figure out where these could go, I was like, I don't know. And then I realized, oh, they're tags. So I could tie them up to the top hoop if I wanted to, or tie them so they dangle off the sides as well, because they're super cute. The only things I used for this set that don't come in the box is a hot glue gun, paintbrushes, and there was something else that just reminded, oh, twine. So you'll need some sort of ribbon or twine. But if you don't have hot glue or paintbrushes or ribbon and twine, you might need to invest in some if you're going to be around my channel very often, because you need those staples. Another glorious morning tag. Yes, so that's this one, which I'm trying to do this so that all the pieces don't fly everywhere because I want to kind of keep them together. Okay, so another glorious morning. The bottom and the top word are all separate pieces. So you could glue this together and then paint it. I saw Chipped Builds doing it this morning. She painted it after everything was together, or you can paint it separately, but like glorious is beautiful because it's all one word. So that's super easy. But another and morning is all different words. And then you get these little stars, which you have to glue all together, which is so fun. So if you love this set and you're like, I know somebody else would love this, then you can get it on Etsy for them. We do have all 5 of these colors too available on Auntie, but they're in 2 ounce and 4 ounce jars. Well, 2 ounce jars for sure. We don't have all of these in the home line because, I don't know, some people might want to paint their whole house purple. But okay, so let me show you oh, it's right here. Another glorious morning. This is how I painted it. I painted the back yellow, the stars purple, and then I went back and forth with all the letters. Another morning, and then black glorious. So I would probably go in and do some polka dots or something cute right there. One of the legs of my witch is what? I missed it. If something is damaged, make sure to message us and we will make sure we get an extra piece sent out to you. Did you say it's damaged? You can also glue things together because it's wood. So here's the rest of these guys. There's 5 of them, so that's not the rest. It's 3. And then the Makes Me Sick tag. I love this. I think it's so cute. Hocus Pocus is so funny. It's so bizarre. It's like interesting. Okay, so then the Makes Me Sick also comes in a bunch of little pieces. Has the little circle guy. Can you see it? And then it does have all the little circles on it. So I'm guessing that is where it's supposed to go. The bat goes on. Where does the bat go? I think I have an extra bat, actually. I wasn't sure where the bat was supposed to go, but you can always figure that out. So this is how I painted the Makes Me Sick. I actually did little polka dots on the white. So I painted white, and then Sick I did yellow and white, and then I did polka dots in yellow on me and Sick. I did a couple different sizes polka dots, and then painted those like the polka dots and the background purple. So is there a link that got the wood cutouts for people? There's not a link, but if you go to Etsy and type in Teal Moon Creations and look up the shops, you'll see that. Or you can look up Hocus Pocus tiered tray kits, and she pops up as one of the top people. So okay, so then here's the other ones for this. So I like how she packaged these. She did package them all in one, so that was really cool. Then a broom, which I think is supposed to go on the bottom of this sign. I'm gonna break mine if I don't stop. But I think the broom is supposed to go on here, but I think I just painted mine and put it as a little extra piece. So everybody can do it just a little different. Double bats on the banner. Okay, got it. So here is the Hocus Pocus sign. I think this is my favorite one. It's so cool how this is all one piece until you pull it apart. I love that. So it looks like this when you get it. And then when you pull it apart and paint it, it's like very 3-dimensional. And you can see I did the frame with some swooshes and some polka dots. I did Mary's hair with black and white polka dots. I put a little bling on Winnie's, which I was using my hot glue gun and I was trying to move pretty fast. And then I did little purple swooshes on Sarah's hair to give her like little purple highlights because I feel like it was cute. So I did that for that one. You keep dropping her. I know, I'm sorry, but she hasn't really broken yet. But I also need to clean up her buckles on her feet. She looks like a kindergartner painted her, but maybe it's a little impressionism. I don't know, something cool. The entire set is so darn cute, right? And you guys can definitely get it on her Etsy. You can let her know that you came from me. You don't have to, but just so she knows, like, doing these mystery boxes with me is totally worth it because our audience loves them. I was obsessed. I wasn't even sure if she would want to do them, and I was like, "Can we do 300?" And she was like, "Sure, let's do it." And so cool. So when you pull this apart, you basically pull this guy off, and then that you can throw it away or use it or whatever. But you could sell it. What is like gold these days? So I don't know. Um, so then you get this frame, and Hocus Pocus is all. And the one thing I really love about these sets, Hocus is two shapes, so I'm gonna keep those together, is the score lines, because if you were to like lose these pieces or mix them all up, you would know what goes on this because it has score lines on it. The I Smell Children does not, but that's pretty self-explanatory. It's like the only place that'll fit. But all three signs, Another Glorious Morning, Makes Me Sick, and Hocus Pocus, have the score lines on them. So you know exactly where you're supposed to glue it. You know exactly what you're missing if you've lost a little piece in your pile. But that is what you get. So, which sign should we paint together? I feel like we should paint the witch because I want to redo her anyways, and mine looks kind of funny. So I'm gonna redo her. And otherwise, I think everything else kind of takes a second, but I want you guys to maybe watch this movie while you do it. Turn on the movie, paint it. Maybe if you are in my crafting community and you want to do like a craft to get together, you guys do it together on Zoom or something. Maybe you want to connect with other crafters, reach out to the crafting community and be like, did anybody get the kit? Let's do it together. I can't wait for the Christmas mystery box. Cool. So does this make you excited about them? So I really, really wanted to branch outside of just craft supplies. I know we carry all the craft supplies and we love craft supplies, but I really wanted to take this box to a whole nother level and give you guys something awesome to create and not just give you craft supplies. Don't get me started on Christmas. Yeah, so Christmas, we will have 400 boxes and there'll be 200 of each kind, but you won't know. So we're trying to deter you guys from buying more than one, so you don't buy up the whole stock all in one. But we want to do, I'm a bigger Halloween fan than I am Christmas. Yes, there's definitely people out there who love Halloween far more than Christmas, vice versa. How do you send info on the mystery boxes? I sent them out in a message, an email on Monday morning when this came out. So if you are not signed up for my newsletter or my newsletter has been going to spam, check your spam and add Auntie Tay's email to your I'm totally blanking. Midday lives are not my thing. But if you are blanking, if you're missing our emails, make sure to add it. And make sure that you get them. So does that make sense? Make sure to add it to your contacts. That's what I'm trying to say, so that it doesn't go to your spam. If you are signed up for, you can always sign up for our email again if that is the case. The way I did this one was the link to get to this was on a member access only page. So yes, the email went out to everybody, but only my members were able to click through that link, because otherwise, if you're not a member, it would have just said, you're not a member. Sorry, you can't get here. Sign up as a member. So another one of those really awesome perks of being a member is getting first dibs on some of these things that I can only do limited supply of, because I really, really want to focus this next year on the small craft world, the businesses and everything. So if you're a business member, tapping into what you guys are doing and supporting you guys in your businesses is going to be priority for me over just selling random products. So I really wanted to take this box and highlight two amazing women entrepreneurs. And one is Katie from the Creative Sister, who does all of our paint, makes all of our paint. She's a good friend of mine, and she pours it in her own studio and stickers it and everything. And this was a big project for her. So thank you. I love being able to support you guys. You guys are insanely creative and so amazing. And it's my honor to be able to have such a community with so many amazing resources of you guys. So I am going to be scouting like crazy from the business members on who I can work with and what I can do with you guys to help bring you guys up into the world of entrepreneurship. Oh, thank you for best membership she's ever enrolled in, she said. So fun. Okay. I said I'd paint with you. I need to paint with you. Let's paint. Let's hang out. Any questions? Try message all caps if it's something that you really want to get through to me, because I am only on my phone today. So yes, Haley. I'm not sure what we're saying yes to, but hey, Laura, how are you? Okay, so is that in your guys' way? Sometimes I can't see what you guys. Absolutely love your membership. Thank you. And if you didn't know, my business members did get 30% off of this. Regular crafty members got 20% off of this. And they will always get that on all my products that I come out with, have in stock. Okay, so I'm going to do the cauldron. Actually, you know what? I'm going to shake it up a bit. I'm going to do the cauldron purple on this one just to change it. Now we just need to take glitter back. Oh, Haley, don't be crazy. Where can we buy that type of paint? Missed that part. On shopauntietay.com, we carry it in 2 ounces and 4. We carry it in 2 ounces, but we have a 4-ounce line that is all colors inspired by home decor. It's called our home line. So the 4-ounce jars only come in a certain type of color, and then the 2-ounce jars are more like crafting colors. All of these colors are available in the 2-ounce jars. shopauntietay.com for the chalked up paint. Thank you, April. All right, remember, rule of thumb is shake your paint. And I'm going to start with the lid because this paint goes really far. It also layers amazingly. So you just do 1 layer and then you let it dry, and it dries super quick, and then you do another layer. So this balsa wood or whatever is used for this is so porous, it just like sucks the paint up. I love that because then it dries really quickly. Purple cauldron. I want to do this one like way different than I did. I love chalked up paint. Thank you. Do you have to seal the paint like if we use it on a door for a door hanger? So I like to just wax it if I'm putting it on any piece of furniture. You don't have to seal it. Or you mean like if you're going outside with it? It's pretty durable paint. Like it's durable. So you don't have to seal it, but it is chalky finish. So if you like it to be a little bit more smooth and water resistant, then sealing it with like a wax is always a good way to do that. And you just rub the wax on it. I'm trying not to miss comments, but I'm also trying to paint. It's very difficult. So if you missed, I will not be live Monday morning. It's the first Monday I've missed in a long time, but I will be sharing a lot on my stories because I'll be going to Dallas to hang out with Stephanie for the first time ever. Hey, Tiff. And Tiff's going, and Sam's going, and Jess is going. My whole team is going. I'm treating them to a fun trip because they're such an amazing team and work so hard for all of you guys. Can we get some info on the prototype bling you were testing out? Erica, quit asking questions, girl. Not the time. Okay, not the place. We're in public place right here. We cannot talk about that. Let me think about what info I can give you. You will know what I was prototyping within the next 2 weeks. Let me just put it that way. Will I go live on my trip? I will actually be flying Monday morning, so I won't be live then. It's also a trip that I want my team to really unplug. So I told them Instagram stories are fine, but we're not doing like anything crazy worky because I really want them to just be pampered for the whole week and to have a lot of fun. Um, I don't know, we won't go live on YouTube. No, that was my answer. I was so excited to see my box. Yay! So, are you guys like and this answer is going to be different for everybody. Are you guys what's unplugging? So Tiff is new to the team, and one of the things I'm trying to really work on is unplugging. Because I'm a workaholic. I love my job. I wake up thinking about new products and new designs and new things I can do all day, every day. And I love it. And I love that I have this and this is my career. Like, what? Pinch myself. But I also know the importance of Sabbathing and resting and making sure I pay attention to the other things in my life, like laundry and dumb things like that. But my family and things like that too, which is not dumb, but otherwise I would work 24/7. So unplugging is a huge part of what I like to teach any entrepreneur. Obviously we have the business membership and I like to instill some of these things in you guys, and unplugging is so important. I unplug many times a year actually. I unplug once a week for a Sabbath. And then yes, Tiff did amazing on the maker. Can you guys see it? Oh, it's hard to see. She blinged it with Ice Queen and Doug mixed. And it took 1.5 jars, she said, to finish it. And 26 hours. So how many movies is that if you just bling and watch movies? If each movie is an hour and a half, that's a lot of movies. But that's how I rate like things that are mindless like that. Will bling be restocking? Yes, it will, girl. Yes, it will. Again, you'll know what I was prototyping, and everybody will be happy in the next 2 weeks. Let me just tell you that. I hope you all have a blast while y'all are here. Yeah, I hope so too. I don't think there's a way for us not to have fun. The fact that it only took 1.5 jars goes to show how much bling you get for your buck. Yeah, it goes really far. You wouldn't think it does go that far, but it does. The jars are pretty decently sized. Okay, I want to do her socks, her stockings, like orange and white, I think. Yeah, orange and white. So, shake. We gotta make sure we shake. Where can I find the tumbler cutout SVG? Under food and drink. That is where all the tumbler stuff is right now. But I will be making an entire category just for tumblers because I just made new sizes for, okay, remember how this is my favorite cup from Target, the Essentials, the Room Essentials? They came out with a completely new cup, which I'm loving because it's straight. It's hard to tell on this one, but it has these like ridges. So the template I made for this cup only wraps right here, but the new template is going to wrap the entire cup because it's a straight cup. And it has a different lid though. I'm not sure if I'm excited about it. It has a plastic lid that goes in. So there's going to be a new thing for this. And I know you guys all wanted sublimation koozies, but I'm finishing these sizing for this one and the other 3 cups that I'm doing before I go into sublimation with them because I want to do all the cups. Then other cups I'm working on are, Target also has a shorter cup, which I'm kind of in love with short cups right now. Hopefully I can show you why soon. And also the Michaels, I can't think of the brand, but they have a brand of cups, not their like chintzy plastic cups. They have a double insulated cup. So I'm making a cup size for that. So with all that goes to say, there will be a whole category just for cup making. That will be a crafting category because we've kind of turned it into a whole category. So happy to be here. Welcome, the mom life. Oh man, if that ain't real. So right now we have 1 kid in homeschool, 1 kid in regular school, balancing that, learning that has been really fun. It's actually been really fun. It's cool to watch my kids thrive in two different, completely different things. Have all the boxes shipped? Yes, all the boxes have shipped. You should be getting it today. If you didn't get it today, it might because you live super far away from where they're shipping from. They ship from Idaho, but I can't imagine you getting it any later than tomorrow because my box was one of the last ones. Art Minds, yes, the Art Minds cup. And then Tammy from Tammy's Unique Designs, who's killing it in the sublimation world right now, is no, seriously, like Tammy, you are killing it. I saw that you were here. Taking my designs to a whole nother level. Every single week I come out with a design and Tammy like takes it. She made a Binks, Mr. Binks ribbon. Well, she made the ribbon, the Hocus Pocus ribbon on a lamp and sublimated the lamp. And she sublimated like dollar store paper stuff this week. Like, follow her if you want to know how to sublimate because she's doing so many cool things that I wouldn't think to do. But where was I going with that? Where was I going with that? Yes, Tammy is on fire. Yes, she is. You're welcome, Tammy. No, you're doing amazing. She is the sublimation queen. I can't remember what I was saying. I got so distracted thinking about how insane her crafts are. They're like really cool. Okay, so I'm going to do white stripe. I'm going to save this because I'm going to do another layer. Her sublimated Dollar Tree notebooks were the best, right? I know, she's sublimating so many things. The boss. Man, Tammy, you're making your name as a sublimation queen too, and you deserve it because that some of the stuff I'm like I almost just want to design more just to see what Tammy could make with it. But yeah, I was talking about sublimation. What was I talking about? I was talking about something. Balancing kid life as I see a kid walking home from school, or walking to office from school. This is an office. Not sure why he's walking through here, but it's all good. I don't know what I was saying. I was loving the notebook sublimation. Yes, I've done the notebooks as well. You're about to stock the boxes. Is that what? I don't even know. I don't even know. Oh, this orange is so cute. I love orange, especially because my Giants are going to the postseason world. They're not going to the World Series, but I'm pretty sure they are going to the World Series. You know what I mean? So, and I love October. I love all things October because my birthday, you know, and then Halloween. And then if the Giants make it, it's like all the reasons to love October. Okay, do I want her socks to go? No, I want her boots to be like ankle length. This is fun. I'm getting to redo the piece that I was like. And if you make a mess on one of the pieces, just paint over it. Like, you can paint over it. I'm probably going to let my girls finish the rest of this one. Because it's such a fun craft and I already got to do one. So probably going to let them finish it. Where can I find Tammy's sublimation stuff? Tammy's Unique Designs.com, right, Tammy? And then, but also her Instagram is where she shares a lot of her stuff, Tammy's Unique Designs. So definitely want to check it out. This is my first year as a business member. How do you incorporate your charities into the crafts at Christmas? How do you incorporate your charities? Like, how do I personally, or how does a business do that? Incorporate charities. Like giving, you just give from your business account and you can write that off as a donation. Is that what we're talking about? How do I? Great segment. Segue. I personally host a giveaway for Christ Hope International, which we're going to be doing this year. We are actually going to be doing it in November this year, not December, and it's going to be the first week of November. And I'm still debating if I want to do a design contest in October, which I know is like tomorrow, basically, so I need to figure this out. I'm either going to design really fun things for the crafting portion, or we're going to open it up to some designers to design for the fundraiser. I know that that sounds confusing, but I also started designing and I really love the designs I'm coming out with too. Anyways, we're doing a t-shirt fundraiser this year for Christ Hope International, and all funds from the t-shirt sale are going to go to Christ Hope. We're going to share about what they've been doing, update on my kids. I'll just update you right now. You'll hear a lot more about it in the fundraiser, but oh my gosh. Okay, so if you have followed my Africa story for a really long time, you'll know like the craziness that happened with Esther and like how my heart got attached to Esther and Emmanuel and how God like brought them into our lives and we were able to sponsor them before like I could, yeah. So anyways, Ruth is my new girl that I fell in love with on my latest trip, my last trip that I went on, which was already like 4 years ago, because crazy how fast time has gone and COVID and all the dumb things. So one day I'll go back and see her. But I fell in love with this little girl, and we just hosted another child sponsorship day at church like 2 weeks ago. And there were 2 kids available from our old care point, and then there were 4. It was literally so another guy that went on my trip with me, he fell in love with this little girl who had like stickers all over her face and like was just like stealing everybody's hearts, and he just could not stop talking about her. He was like, that little girl is the cutest little girl ever. So and I fell in love with Ruth. Ruth was the little girl who like pulled me around by my hands and introduced me to every child that was there and sang songs with me and all the things. And I was like, oh, I wish I could sponsor her, but she already had a sponsor. So we go to host this child sponsorship day, which I'm in charge of at our church, and I do the table and I like pull them out, and it's literally the little girl I fell in love with and the little girl that that the guy that I went on my trip with fell in love with. And I was like, both of these kids are available. And so I was like, I'm going to sponsor both, but I will let him know that she is available. And he came up and he was super bummed. He was like, man, Steven is his little guy, is out of the program now because he's too old to be in the program. And I was like, but Lorena's available. And he was just like, oh my gosh. So we literally were able to sponsor the 2 kids that we fell in love with on our last trip. So anyways, I'll update more on that and all the things and how they're doing over there with COVID. It's not the best, but it's also great that Christ Hope has a presence over there and we're able to fund that with our fundraiser and help them as much as we can. So be ready for that. If you're a graphic designer or you know how to graphic design for sublimation or for the Cricut or whatever, or even if you have a concept and you need us to help you come up with the concept, we're going to open that up for having people submit for designs. If your design gets picked, you will win a cash prize, and you'll also be featured on the t-shirts that we sell to raise money for Christ Hope this year. So that'll open October 1st. So I'll be trying to get that all together to get you guys some info on how to do that. But if you know graphic designers or you know people who would love to feature that or to help out with that, that would be awesome. And obviously I love designing, but I also want to tap into you guys and see what you guys have ideas for too. And we may have a portion just for slogan too. So we really want to make some shirts that have some like really catchy slogans or phrases on them that catch the eye to get people to like question what your shirt is about. So we may pair some of our designs with a really catchy slogan. So even if you're not a designer and you want to be a part of that and you have something that you think would be awesome, I'll have a little part in the form that says like, I don't have a design, but I have a really awesome concept. And if we use your concept, you will win a cash prize as well. So that will be open soon. Look at her feet. She's cute. I like her. My box just got here. Yay! So again, if you don't have time to do this today and you don't have time to do it, and you don't have a friend who has one, reach out in the craft community. Maybe you'll get to meet a friend who has one and you guys can Zoom it up or something. Can't wait to enter the contest. Yay! Okay, cool. So are people excited about this? I'm worried about it because I'm like, what if we don't get anybody who knows how to design? What if we, and then there'll be a little portion where you can actually craft with some of the designs too. So like chipped builds, I'd love to see what you do with the Africa design for the glow forge or whatever. So okay, I'm gonna let it dry because I want to do the buckles because that's where we went wrong. This would be really cute to bling her buckles. I didn't even need to use my hot glue gun because I'm only doing 1 layer, but I also wanted to do something cute on here. I think I want to do white stars. Let's do white stars. I love textures and shapes and patterns. Where's the baddie sublimation design from shirt you wore to lives? That is actually a shirt from Target. So it's not actually a design. I know I'm trying my hardest to only wear shirts I've made in the videos because I know you guys are gonna like them so much. But that baddie shirt is actually from Target. I'm sorry, but I could probably create something similar to it. I just haven't, which I want to because that shirt's actually not the most comfortable. It's kind of like that, Target has like their graphic tees and they're not the most comfortable graphic tees. Okay, I'm gonna do little stars on the cauldron. My company has a kids entrepreneur program. We invite many kids who sell arts and crafts at our craft. That's awesome. And it disappeared. I can't read the rest of it. But I love the idea of starting kids into entrepreneurship. Do you guys want to hear my latest dream that Landis and I are really excited about? Is it gonna happen? I don't know. So, okay, story time while we paint. I need to do more of these with you guys. So Landis is 14, almost 15. She's really wanting to get a job. And she's going to steal my dream job. Let me just tell you, my dream job as a teenager was to work at the skating rink. I thought that would be like the coolest thing ever because I already loved skating. I wanted to work at the skating rink so bad. I just was never able to get a job there because when I was a kid, it was so popular to not only go to the skating rink, but to work there. It's kind of popular now, and I'll tell you why in a second and tell you our dream. But like we've had the same skating rink for years. Since I was a kid, it looks exactly the same. It has this like red nasty carpet on every wall, and sorry if anybody here knows about the skating rink and loves the skating rink or owns the skating rink. I feel bad talking about it like this, but it's also clearly just like hanging on by a thread. So she wants to get a job there and she's super excited about it. And so she wants to work there. So she went and turned in her little application. But we've been talking about how fun it would be to buy it and revamp it and rebrand it and turn it into something that was hip again and like redo the inside, rebrand it, make like different themes. I don't know. So entrepreneurship with kids, I'm always dreaming with my kids and giving them like inspiration and being like, what about this? What about this? Most of the time my kids are like, nah, that's too much. All right. They definitely don't want to do like YouTube or anything because they're like, Mom, that's so much work. Like we see how much you work. It's not fun. But when I said this, she was like, that would be so fun. So I don't know. It seems like they don't really want to put much effort into it either. So I was like, can we like come in and help you with this? Or is there be like a TV show where we like help you flip businesses, but like flip a skating rink? Like that would be so fun. Like there's so many ideas they could be doing. And then we thought about the idea of like we could do like mirrored walls and then do half walls that roll in for protection for when you're skating, but then they roll out for the day, and then you could turn it into like a gym where people can go and do like Zumba classes and stuff like that. I don't know. I thought that would be fun. So my entrepreneur brain is always thinking of ideas. I'm really not a huge fan of what I did here. I don't know. I feel like the stars are a little much. They're too big. That brush was funky. It was tiny, but it ended up being like really big. So I don't know. That sounds like a lot of fun, right? Rink flippers. Not just rinks either. Like I would love to flip. So I learned this in my branding class and I was like, oh my gosh, if I didn't have what I have going on now, which I didn't have what I had going on now at the time. But I was very interested in doing this was flipping businesses, going in and one of the graphic designers slash branders that was in the that came to speak to us told us how like he had no idea about automotive industry at all, but he bought an automotive workshop or shop that was completely drowning, and they were literally just either going to walk away from it or they were going to sell it for really inexpensive. So what he did was he went in and he flipped it. He changed the color scheme, he changed the branding, he flipped the outside, he made it look more inviting, he came up with new concepts. And I was like, that's what I want to do. I want to go into businesses that don't know what they're doing, or they're dying because it's a business and you have to be I kind of do that with you guys sometimes, but at the same time, not so much, because your guys' businesses are awesome. They're not dying. But yeah, so anyways, rink flipping. I was like, maybe we could just document it and put it on YouTube. Like, maybe they'll just let us do it and be like, I will give you $150,000 for 51% of your company. And we flip it and we walk away and we have some amazing YouTube content. I don't know. Auntie Tay flips the rinks. Hey, Susan. Hey, Melissa. All right. So I'm just going for gold for her buckles. It's hard to paint these buckles. You're going to need like a little tiny brush. So get out your tiny brushes. Did anybody like the stars that I did? I'm not so sure about them. I'm not so sure. I don't know. You can go as crazy as you want, as fun as you want. It doesn't have to be, so like she would look like that instead of the rain. I don't know. I like it. I think it's cute. I think it's adorable. Okay. So then you end up painting all of it. When I did this, it took me probably like an hour or two to paint it, but it's definitely a fun little craft that you can do with people or by yourself, or what, like I said, watch the movie. Add some bling in the middle of the stars. Great idea. I just don't want to use my hot glue gun because I tried that. I like the stars, she says. All right. Thanks, April. Okay, I'm going to get going because I have to go film a video. Hopefully I can film it right now, but I actually have to do something else that's really exciting for you guys before we leave on our trip. So I love you guys. I will not be here on Monday, but maybe there will be a video up. But if not, a fun email will be out, I promise. A fun email twice next week, hopefully. Cute watching the movie and doing the craft. Yep. Have fun this week. We will have a blast. Again, watch our Instagram stories. I will force myself to do Instagram stories. The day passes and I'm like, you should have Instagram storied. And I'm like, but I was busy. But that's what you should be Instagram storying, so people know what you're doing. Okay, love you guys. I'll see you guys next Monday in the live. So not this Monday, but the next Monday. When will we hear anything on the application for creator search? That should be before, I believe, Steph, are you here? I don't think Steph's here. Steph has a very busy day. I believe we announced that it starts October 1st, so you'll know before October 1st if you've made it in. You're either in or you're out. So you'll find out. All right, love you guys. Goodbye.